Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nisse and today we are going to take a look at the General Zoo Scenery Pack by Jojo. And I have to be honest, this is the most confusing prop pack I ever seen. It's a really good pack, but it is confusing. For instance, we have this one bird. This one. None animals else, but just this one bird. You can see in here we have a lot of stuff, but no birds. Besides this one, which is a pretty bird, I will say. I don't know if Jojo have a special relationship with this, either this particular bird or this type of bird. But it's not an animal pack at all, there's only the one. Jojo have made this, yeah, you can see it when I have my mouse over it, but there's a chair up in this corner on every single prop from this pack. And they have the and they do also have the tags of modded, so you can both search for modded or generic zoo pack to find them in here. Next on the list we have this one, these two to be more precise, which is mulch patches. And I will say, just to make sure, there are only these two sizes of it. Normally when we get mulch patches, then we have more different variants that wasn't mulch, but we also have these rounded ones, which we don't get. We only get the two of them here, and they're actually thicker, but beneath here, sorry, it seemed to only be some kind of wood down there, and then the patch on top of it, which both can be a plus and a minus. I will leave that one up to you. Then we got the chairs, and I'm just moving the sofa. A really nice sofa, I will say, to place in an area. Kind of an old kind of sofa, I would think, but it is unusable, I think is the right word. I would like to just give you something to compare with in height. Actually, we can just use this one over here. This is 1 meter, so the sofa is just more than 1 meter high, and as you can see, it is even deeper than the height. So it is a really big sofa, and no one are actually able to use it. And the same here with the chairs and tables. I will say though, I really love this table. It's kind of a worn down look, not to say they would be particularly old, but they are something that would, it's not too modern, but it still looks really nice. Then we have the roof here. I just added the 2 roof pieces here. We're gonna move them out here so we can see the next thing. And I will say these are flexi colored, and there are 4 different colors to choose, which you probably can't see here, but we're gonna make a red piece, which is the base color the first. Then we got a green piece here. I think it's one of the stripes in here that gets a green scent. Then we got this one, which is I'm making purple. I can't. Oh, is this nee? I think that's also the stripes there, and then if you take a deep blue, the last one is there. So you can kind of customize the piece here, and the piece in the middle will always be the same color. And these comes in all of the same sizes as the normal roof does, and you also get these ones if you want to use them. Moving forward, then we got yeah, we go over here, we got these pallets, which, why can't I pick you? That's weird. Okay. There. Have these pallets, which it's perfect in my mind for a backstage area. And when you have a good old pallet, then you need one of these to move it around, and it actually fit real nice in there. Then we got one of these bar stools, which again is a bit high. We go back here to the 1 meter here. Maybe it's just because I'm not that high myself. I find most bar stools to be extremely high. Then we got this stump, which if you want to make a fire, like a good old fire, you know, with the rocks in the on the edge of the fire, and then tree stump to sit on, that's perfect. A barrel, also perfect for the backstage area. Then we got a hay bale. I think it's bale. Tell me in the comments below if I am wrong, but this is a hay bale, and I will say as a yeah, I'm actually educated. I actually educated within the agricultural branch, or what we're gonna call it. So I will say this doesn't look too much like a hay bale, but again, who are going to zoom in like this in your zoo? From out here it looks perfectly fine. I would like to have, like, this is the medium size. I think I would like to have the real small size and the big size and the round ones as well, along with some, sorry, this isn't hay, this is straw. I would like to also have the hay, but that's just on my wish list, probably not on many others. Then we got this trash bag, sorry. And as you can see here again, as we have with other mods, they don't really know how big they are, so sometimes they're gonna lower themselves too low. But I think these looks fine. As you can see, it looks a bit damaged, which for me it just adds to the realism. Moving forward with more for the backstage area, we got some gardening here, a water can. Sorry, that's not the name. You probably know what I mean. The only thing I have with this is it's perfect from here, but you can see here it's see-through there, and the inside here, and the inside there. I never made a mod myself, so I don't know why, but again, you can see it from out here, so it works the way it should. Then we got this one. Why can't I pick that one? A fire hydrant, which actually I think I'm not sure, but I think every single building with living animals inside should have one of these. I'm not sure, but I think so. Here we got a snow shovel. Again, you can see here it doesn't know where the end is. So it will place itself too low. So you have to manually go in here and move it around. But it's one of the items I'm pretty sure every single zoo have, along with okay, so we go over here, the pitchfork and the rack. Okay, so now I can't. The computer doesn't really know where what is, so here you can see I click over here. What does I? There I could get it, and then this one. Since the computer doesn't really know where the stuff is, it is kind of hard to click on, but when you have placed it, if you don't have to move it, then it works fine. Then we have the shovel. Same issue. I haven't seen that many mods by Jojo. I think Jojo also have a bird mod. But I'm not sure, so I don't know if it's a new matter or something like that. But the update for this was out extremely fast. Maybe because she or he doesn't have that many mods, or maybe because he or she what's it called? Just are fast at modding. Here we have a wheelbarrow, not flexicolor, which I would like, but if I can get it flexicolor, then this is an okay color. Either this color or just metal color would be fine. However, I would kind of like it in flexicolor. You know me, I always want flexicolor. Then we got this light set up as all of the lights are from you know the game. It turns on in the night and off in the evening. So we're just gonna change the time here. And we see it's not the strongest light, and it kind of seems like the light comes from up there and not the light itself. So I don't know if it's just me, but it's, if you only have that daylight zoos, then it's just what you need. But if you want something else for your zoo, then it might not be it. But I'm just glad someone are doing lights, because there aren't that many different design to pick from, and this is also a light. So we got just gonna again, so you can see here. That has a prettier light. I don't know what's happened there. But it's a much prettier light. I think this one is flexicolor. Oh, just gonna do this, and then we're just gonna go back here. Yeah, it's flexicolor, so it's the standard is this brown color, but it has 4 different color placement. So it has white where I can't really see it different. Then it has the base color here, and then it has another color I really can't see the difference with. So for me it actually only changed the one color. Maybe there's something you see I don't see, but as of now that's what I see. But let's get here to the fun part. As you know me, I love anything I can put in the bottom of a forest. So this one is huge, but really well made. I'm really impressed by the details here. It looks like wood, also up close here. There's not much to say about it. It's real nice. I'm a bit confused by the design variation of woods, because we also have these tools. I don't know why my mouse just can't hit anything. There. And here you can see again it plays it too low, but I'm not sure because I don't know if it's should cover that plate down there or you shouldn't. But this is kind of a scary tree, I would say. And the same with this one. Again, I can't click on them. They kind of look like something from a scary story, if you ask me. Yeah. But I really like the amount of details. It's a bit plasticky there. But depending on where you would place these three, you would have them in plastic, so I'm not mad about that. Then we got all of these branches here that are completely different, every single one. And the bigger trees here, and as you can see it has the same amount of detail, which I love, so we're just gonna move them out here. They're easier to click on. I said just before I couldn't click. Oh, it's because it's another building. I do believe some of them are coming up inside the nature tab down here, and some of them don't. Pretty sure that all of them are coming up in the construction part. Then we got this tiny thing that I'm not completely sure. It's called wooden stump. It just seemed a bit weird to me. It's kind of hollow. But I haven't been in that many places that I know that wouldn't or would be true. Then we got these three thingies. Artificial dead tree. So here it's particular the meaning that it should be dead. I don't really know what's going on there though. But again, normally you play your game from out here, so I don't know if you do, I do. So that's it. Then we got these ones, and I love these. We got them in all the normal sizes, shapes, holes ones, I don't know how to, all the same walls as you can get in everything else, but it's flexi colored. It is marked as wood, For me it kind of looked like stone, but I don't want to fight with anyone over it. So it's completely fine, but I just love, yeah, the black one you won't get too much out of, but just go a tone up one way or the other. Here you can see the darkest gray just before black and the darkest red brown just before the black. You get a lot out of, and even if you go totally white, it makes sense still. Still looks like stone to me, but that's just me. And then again, if you want that out of the world, maybe Alien Planet Zoo or something like that, it has you covered. So they are beautiful and there's no issue with them, and to be honest, I use these and these all the time. I think hands down this roof is the best roof there is in this game. Now we come to the fence, and you might be scared out by the picture down here. I don't know, can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Down here, because by this photo it doesn't look like anything. I don't know if it's because the person have picked it like this when they took the photo or something like that, but there are many of the photos for this pack that has that feeling to it. But these are, if I can pick it, perfect. And I've seen a lot of speedballs where the creators actually make these from scratch. They don't have to anymore. Now they can just use this one. And if you want an angle on them, you can see here it's not totally perfect, but it is fine. If you do it the other way and think that looks too weird, then you just take this one. Again, if I can pick it. I'm really hoping it's the mod and not the computer that's the problem here. But then I would just mix one like that and maybe like that. Wow, isn't that just beautiful? So it's an option. You don't have to use this fence if you don't want to, but it is a beautiful option. Then we come to the stones here, and they are flexi color. I know some of the colors here looks really stupid and weird, but again, depending on what you want with them. Maybe you want something under the water really dark to kind of, how to say it, if you have a really big underwater area, so then you can put something real light in the spots where you want people to look, and something really dark to look to be everywhere else. Because if you have like 20 in this color and then one in this color, then your eyes would automatically focus in this color, and if you then make sure your animals are in that area, maybe by food or maybe by with some toys, then you would get your guests to watch the places your animal is. It doesn't work like that in the game, but it does work like that in the real life. They come in different sizes. This is, however, the biggest one. And again, you have this issue down here where it goes through the ground, which isn't that weird with stones. It isn't that often that they just lay on top of the ground. Normally they would go through it, so it's not the way here. I really like this this piece will be so different whether or not which way you turn it. Like here it's kind of look like this structure wise, just with a bit of petals falling down, and here you can see it's totally smashed. Then we get this one, which is kind of a piece I'm missing with all of the other normal pieces you have in the game. Maybe because I have used the same pieces again and again and again, I'm kind of tired of them. I want some new shapes. But I think these are real nice. I think though, just to go in here and compare, you can see it's smaller. The biggest piece is half the size of this piece. So you would have to place a lot more, and if we so compare the pebbles, this is the small. Yeah, this is the small pebbles, then you can see they're also a bit smaller here. Where with the pebbles, I would actually like pebbles in half this size. So I actually like these one real much, but it's lacking maybe 2 or 3 really big rocks, but that's just me. Then we got a golf cart, or visitor cart as it is here, which I love. There's the normal one, and then there's the bus one. I will say again, you aren't able to use it in any way. It would be wonderful to be able to use this. Maybe if you could put them on what's it called, the adventure tour ride maybe, or the train wouldn't be right to have it on the train, but if you were able to put them in instead of the jeeps or what it is in the safari tour there, it would be wonderful. And then last but really not least, because it's my favorite piece for this pack. Again, I love the walls, I love the roof, but this is amazing. Even though you can't see it from here, but you would probably place something in there. But I really hate when we have the... Yeah, I'm just gonna place one of them. Yeah. And it is the exact same tree that you get there. No flexi color though, because it's only the water now. I hate that you can see this color through there. I hate that you have to cover this with something if you want the illusion of there to be a bigger part of water up here. I love these. These are amazing. And you can just... If I can... What's happened here? There. If you just place some rocks around it, then you don't have the same issue as you have here, where this one you have to cover all of that up here. Here you can just cover what you feel like should be covered. Again, I don't take my time here, just placing it like that. And that's it. I will say though, it's more flat. Here you can see you have more of the splashing out part. You don't get that in the same amount here. These are completely flat, two-dimensional, but then you can go in and use some of these to fix it up and make it look the same way. I use these ones when I want something small and fast. If I want something big and extravagant, like I wanted in my Luca family zoo when I made the habitat with all of the animals, the Indian elephant, the small clawed otter, the water buffalo, the tapir, every single animal from the what's it called? Every single animal from the Asian forest, then I would still use these because it was such a big build and it was a centerpiece and it was something I really wanted to take the time to. But when I'm playing something where I just want it done now, then these are perfect. I will say though, I use these two things here a lot more, but that's mainly because I built a lot more buildings than I built waterfalls. I kind of feel like waterfalls lose their charm when you have them in every single habitat, but I do enjoy building them. But that's pretty much all I have for you today, guys. Please tell me below what you think about this mod. Again, it is free and I have a link below so you can see where to get it. If you never installed the mod, then Leaf Production have a wonderful tutorial on how to do it, and that will of course also be linked below. So everything you need, link below. And on the screen in a minute or two there will be a few more videos on mods you can get if you want to. Again, mods is at your risk. Frontier don't approve of them. And therefore, if you crash a game, it's your problem. You can normally fix it by just removing the mod again. That's all I have for you today, guys. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell of notifications so you know the next time I upload a video. My name is Nisse, and I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye!